You can. Now, like, what do I want that? Welcome to the tutorial of using CFD. So, in this case, we will use an SKP file. I'll share the screen first. This is the screen of the CFD, the first interface. So before we go to the analysis, we have to have the file, of course. And in this case, we will use an SKP file to import the form, the file. I mean, just click the new, browse from the model, and I'm going to use this file. Yeah, I'm already shared on the group. But yes. And it's up to you to rename about the designs 2D. In here, I'll go with S maybe, yeah. And then after that, click surface brush. Surface surface brush. After that, we will click make the media of the wheel. So to make it, click the external volume right in the corner, left corner. In the, yeah, left corner. This one. And then this is already auto size, I think. And if there is no, just click it. Yeah. Yeah. And then if we want to fill it with the model, we just like snap to next. Next means this one, this one, this one, this one. And if we want to custom the size of the media volume, we just drag the arrow.
Yeah, so actually this rectangle is means the calculation area. So if you run the simulation, then the calculation only will be on this area. Understood? So the condition space is inside this box like that. If you want to simulate urban area, then it will adjust your urban area that you will analyze like that. Yeah. So once again, yeah. The CFD is not only like for housing, a residential house, or to simulate a high-rise building, but also could be for an urban area like that. Yes.
So it could be interior, exterior, and more bigger.
Bigger.
Then after this, just close it.
And please remember that you cannot make the media volume apa ya, kayak ukurannya tuh sama kayak yang mau kalian ini itu loh, apa itu namanya?
Oh yeah, the equals to the models that you are calculating, because we have to know about the surround of the models. Okay.
Because not also it can apa ya, merge with your model, the surface. So it will be harder to apa namanya,
to categorize the materials of the models.
So you have to make space between the surface and the model, like that.
Okay. After this, close.
Close. Generate wrap.
And after that, they generate the wrap. And we ini ya toh?
Harusnya bisa disetting.
Resolution factors. Sorry guys, so before we generating wrap, actually we have to set the resolution factors. It help you to get the efficient polygon. If you know about programs, there's a like polygon, age. Now it will be reduce your calculation time if it is not that really high.
Ya, paham nggak maksudnya?
But the consequence is itu the consequence your model will be not that really details.
Jadi kan soalnya dalam SKP. Nah, kalau dalam SKP dimasukin ke Autodesk CFD, maka dia harus menyesuaikan formatnya, mesh-nya. Nah, maka dari itu di generate apa itu namanya? Di resolution factor itu kau bakal nentuin seberapa detail bangunanmu untuk di generate ke dalam mesh. Semakin besar angkanya, maka dia akan semakin detail, tapi semakin rendah laptop kalian. Kayak dia detail banget. Tuh. Nah, sarannya adalah ini angkanya tuh kalau kayak gini mungkin sekitar ini generate ini berapa? Oh, udah. Jadi kalau misal bangunan kalian detail banget, kalian butuh yang detail-detail, mungkin bisa pakai kayak spek PC
Ya,
kayak gitu.
yang dewa.
Soalnya, nih dia bikin generate rep tuh bikin mesh kalian banyak poligonnya nih lah.
Banyak edge, banyak poin.
Tuh, jadi semakin tinggi angkanya nanti semakin berat. Tapi kalian nanti bisa coba visual style-nya kita iniin mas.
So we have to change in the visual transfer to see the model that we want to calculate. To change it, just click the box, the media of the bisa.
Ini visual style-nya
Langsung aja ya, oh yaudah.
transferan.
Just click this one, transparent, but it will be applied on all the models. As we can see, all of them is visible or transparent. Invisible, I mean.
You can see that every mess of house have different colors. It means they will have
Different materials.
and we will adjust it later.
After this, we just transfer verb to setup. And wait a moment again. Oh yeah, if you want to use this as analysis tools in ADS2, I recommend you to use Rhino rather than this one because this one is too complicated. Yeah, like that one. So after we go to setup, change the ini ya, this one into transparent first to get to know about the inside of the media. Outline is also fine. Everything is fine actually. And after that, set the materials of each volume. This one calculated as a different volume. As we know that all of them having different colors, right? So to know which one is the volume, and to know the each volume, we just click based on this unassigned materials. We know that this one volume is for this house, two volume is for this one, and etc.
So the second volume is
The media.
The media, the apa namanya? Itu box yang tadi kita bikin di awal.
Calculation media. Like that. Maybe we have to hear. Yeah, listen to Ajahn. This one will be post. Okay. Ini kayaknya perlu diedit deh. So, guys, hello, hello. After we set up display, yeah, we will choose each materials of the object analysis. We may set it one by one, or if this is uniform, we just block it like this, and then edit this one, hit, and then after that, just change the type and the name into solid surface and whatever it is, we will use concrete in this case. Okay, after that, eh, apply. It's already have material, and after that, for uh, the media calculation, we just set it into like what we did before, edit, and then change the fluid and the name into air. We may change it to another fluid type like CO2, diesel fuel, but because this is for analyzing the wind, we just send it into air. Fine. And then after this, choose the boundary conditions.
So, maybe which one?
Which one?
Which part? Which answer? This.
Apa? Kita dulu. Apa?
Dari habis ada. Di dalam rap akan masuk sini. Uh, in this case, we will simulate, for example, a residential block. So there's 6 housing, right? So we will simulate the condition outside and inside, how the ventilation going inside the building, like that. That's why after we generate the graph, the in here in the side view, in the side view here, the material will showing there are 7 masses in this model that's still unassigned. Why it is unassigned? Because we did not define the material yet. We have to define what kind of material that they use, for example, like that. Yeah. That's why we have to assign the material of the mass one by one. And what mass will be do is all the volume of the mass of the residential house was assigned as a solid because it's a solid object, right? Solid with the concrete as material. Just assume that it's completely a concrete. And then, meanwhile, this rectangular box that as your calculation area, you can define it as a fluid. Karena itu fluid ya kan? Dia udara. That's why we will assign it as fluid with material air. If you want to research about maybe for fire, how the smoke will simulate around your building, you can use CO2 as the material for the fluid, for example, like that. For example, you want to simulate how the fire smoke, the smoke will circulate around the stamina on the gas station. You can use CO2 like that. Up to this, any question?
Are still
Are
confused?
still confused? I think Kinan is.
For me.
Okay.
Oh,
Anyone confused about as you be also explain to you?
I think no.
Guys.
No, yeah.
Okay.
After that,
After that,
choose boundary condition.
yeah, in here, boundary condition. In this step, we will insert the boundary condition, like how the velocity of the air and from which apa ya, which direction the bacteria that you will analyze, and from where to where is what we will going to insert here. So,
so before we go, choose this one and then make sure that you choose surface rather than volume. Yeah. After that, choose which side that you will assume as the entrance of the wind.
Yeah, wind direction is from where?
Yeah, which side of the box or our calculation media. Let's say from here for the entrance of the wind, and then like what we did when we define the materials, we choose edit. Now, in here we will have several variables, options, and we may choose which one we could using rotational velocity, mass flow rate, and etc.
Up to your
Case, yeah.
case, yeah.
In this case, we will choose velocity to calculate wind flow.
Wind flow, yeah.
And then make sure that you use exact unit. I mean, it could be knots or meter per second and etc. Yeah.
So maybe the question is how if the wind came from the southeast or northwest, because we only have this rectangular, right? We didn't have the what's it, the hexagon shape of convection area. So please protect your model. Please protect
The
your
most
model.
significant from the most significant air that coming to your site or your object here.
Enggak, maksudnya kalau misal dari sini kan kita ada modelnya. Yang diputar itu modelnya dimiringin.
Oh iya iya, maksudnya kan berdasarkan itunya enggak sih? Arah dari windrose-nya.
Oh yang dominan. Oh iya.
Dominan.
Windrose that you already found the wind. Where is the wind direction most dominantly came to your building? Yeah.
And then after that, the time you may choose steady state or transient, but because it is we assume that this one is controllable environment, so we choose steady state, and then choose the special like this because it's just controllable area.
Yeah.
Like that. After that, oh yeah, for the direction, we may choose this one if you want to change. This one means the wind come out to the box, and this one means going inside the box. I cheat. Okay, after that, apply. Now, this one, if there is a line in here, means that your plane atau bidangnya is already set.
Already, there is a parameter that already set in that plane.
Yeah.
From that direction.
After that, choose another direction. It's up to you where the wind will be come out, but we will assume this one as the exit of the wind. And like what we did before, we may click right click and then edit. Oh yeah, sorry guys. This one side, I forgot about to set the amount of the velocity. Let's say it's 5 meters per second. Then apply.
Ini jadi pressure, yang satunya jadi pressure.
Ya, ini kan belum bisa tadi.
Oh iya.
This one is edited to velocity visinya 5.
Kecepatan angin di situ ada berapa? Skala dari ini. Oh, nah, baru dimasuk.
And then for the exit areas, edit, then change into pressure, but in 0 PA, the unit also PA, and everything is static.
Do you know why it's put as pressure? Unlike
The other type.
CC, but the second one, the exit will be pressure because there will be a pressure from inside from this area to this area. That's why this area will experience a pressure. That's why we divide it as pressure. That's it.
Okay. Yeah. This one. After that, apply, and then after this, we choose to. After that, we choose solve because it's already set. One click, and then it's okay. And iteration set to 50%, 50 because it means the details level. The iteration.
Higher the detail, yeah.
Yeah, the higher will be details, but longer. But for lower, it will be not really detailed, but it will be faster. Okay, after that, just click tool and wait for the calculation. And for to know is it already done or not is when there is a graphic in here until we need, and then we'll show this one again. We have to wait for this one first. Okay. Any question? As we can see, guys, there is a graphic, but we have to wait until finish.
So this one is already done, yeah, guys. As we can see, there is information that analysis completely completed successfully. After that, if we want to check about the result of in specific area, we choose plane. After that, ya udah. After that, add ini from global choose planes to give a media to yeah. After that, this one no plane, and then add ID, and we could check it in the media of calculation like this, drag it like this based on the arrow. And after that, and if we want to check vertically, salah, horizontally, just rotate it based on this tool. You could. After this, just going up and down like this. Yeah. And the last one is the legend of how much the velocity is. It's still on cm per second. We have to change it. To change, just click the legenda, right click, and then option, or maybe the unit you could directly from here change into meters per second. Nah, so it's from 0 to 7. And if we want to check more detail, like maybe from the range 3 until 0, mostly for the interior, because on this part we see all of this part is blue, so we couldn't define it properly. We have to change the range. To change, just click option, and then click user specified range. The minimal still 0, but the maximum could be changed into the lower one. So we may see how much wind that enter to the building, and then close. We could see. Yeah. Like we can see from here, the range of this one might be at this range, 0.0.0h, like this. And if we want to know about the direction of the wind, we just click factor ya. Ini enggak. Oh yeah, this one. This one change into velocity factor. Yeah, we may see it like this one. This one. And then if you want to change into gimana? Change.
Can remove this, add another plane. Ini muternya gimana? Muter. Iya ini kan. Gak bisa connect. I cannot connect with this one. To make it perspective.
Lalu.
Oh. Ah, okay, maybe we will make this more higher range up to 5 meter per second, and then we continue to make traces in here, trace, and then add. You can make the volume from here to here to this. All right. Yeah. You will see there is a lot of line. Oh my God. If we zoom it, you will see the line, the direction of the wind. Masih, can we zoom? Yeah, there is a line here, but since it's only 5, maybe we can make it more detailed in option up to 10, for example. Yeah. 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 Itu ya, the gender apa? Kim Kardashian family. Yeah, Kardashian family. Or if you cannot see clearly in here, maybe you can just delete the trace. We can remove, and we can add plane here. We drag this to this part, and then you just trace it again here. From here to here. And wait a moment. Wait. You can see here. Yeah.
Basically, it's all the direction of the wind that go through plane that we make.
Yeah. Eh, yeah. You can see the wind direction here. Yeah. Make it remove. Maybe you also want to make the planes.
Tutorial lagi selalu banyak suara bocor.
This is recorded.
Yes.
Inan, can you do it? Yes. It's success already? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's all. Actually, udah. That's all.
Di screenshot.
Yeah, just screenshot.
Screenshot doang ininya.
Yeah.
Jadi jauh-jauh apa cuma buat screenshot itu.
Iya.
Ya udah habis ini kita uninstall CFD.
It is record Inan.
Dia memang ada. Aku aja nggak ada masalah.
Yeah.
Do you know why the mess is blue after the wind go through? What is call it? S. Itu kenapa biru?
Apa pada?
Namanya apa? Karena in shape ya. Shape.
Milkshake.
Jadi bukan lupa.
The wind comes from this side, right? from this side to this side. The interior of the house, you can see that the velocity of the wind is zero, nearly zero. Why? Because. Why?
Yeah.
Why? Do you know why?
Wow.
Apa?
Itu di bawah.
Enggak, ini di atas.
Di
Ini
shadow.
dari ini dari yeah, I mean if you say that this is my design, it implement the cross ventilation, for example, but when you simulate it like this, it's not a cross ventilation actually.
Yeah. It's called as wind shade. Wind shadow. It's getting shaded by the buildings or any object like
Yeah.
trees and walls.
And you can also put some trees, yeah.
Yeah, you
to
may.
simulate.
But of course, don't make it too complicated
Complicated.
because
Just-
your messes will be really heavy.
Heavy. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why that's the only it's so simple, right? It's simple. It's so simple.
Yeah, but the disadvantage using a SketchUp model is you cannot use it as a interior simulation models because when we have to make a interior simulation models, you have to define about the opening
Yeah.
and etc.
And even the materials.
So it only works for outdoor simulation.
Yes. Correct.
Correct.
Yeah. But up to this, we just teach you. I mean, we just give you a workshop until this step because in more detail simulation, if you want to have research about CFD, it will be more complicated, and maybe you can ask one of us in the other time and discuss about the detailed way. And you can also see the tutorial on YouTube because on YouTube there is a lot of tutorial for CFD, not only in this simple way, but also they may calculate, for example, if the room have an air conditioner, if the room have a fan, or the natural is not only calculating about the air, but also the CO2, carbon monoxide, and the others could be also be done by this simulation. But for this session, this we will stop right here. Okay?
Okay. And pay attention about the parameters, yeah, guys.
Yeah, about the parameters. What you will
Going to use.
yes. Anyone will use CFD?
Ya,
Nancy, of course.
ya.
Baru kan simple aja lah.
Yeah, simple
Yeah.
case. You just define about the specific materials such as the walls and then the opening.
Kalau misal pakai Revit, dia sebenarnya define parameternya lebih detail daripada ini. Dia dari opening bangunannya satu-satu, terus dari dalam keluar, terus thermal dindingnya itu bisa dimasukin kalau kita pakai Revit. Kan ada lab PAP.
Ya, RTX. Tapi kan PC.
Mungkin bedanya kalau rusak
Ya, betul. Betul. Kamu bisa simulasi, terus kamu tinggal seharian di kampus, bahkan sampai besok aja kamu bilang simulasinya nunggu sampai selesai itu bisa kayak gitu. Kayaknya kalau misal simulasi gitu enggak deh. Yang penting bilang ke petugasnya, Mbak ini saya mau simulasi, belum selesai-selesai.
Udah. Ya.
tas.
Oke, sekian. Nanti malam PR ya berarti jadi.
Oh,